Dwellers, my name is Nacho Bidness, and this is episode 11 of my Fallout 4 No Loot Challenge run. The rules are that with the exception of crops, I am not allowed to use the A button here on Xbox to take anything out of the world or out of a container and add it to my character's inventory. That has already kind of bitten us in that we are unable to complete the quest with Paladin Dance over at ArcJet Systems. We simply left him standing in the control room there, waiting for us to go pick up the component that he needed off of a synth. So, yeah, it's already coming in to bite us a little bit. I say already, this has been a long road to finally get here to Diamond City, and you joined me moments after the end of last episode. Piper has introduced us to town, and we have an awful lot to see and do around here. First things first, though, I want to find myself a doctor because I am sick, and I'm sick of being sick. Although, let's have a little conversation with Nat here.
At least we warned you.
Who is the Institute?
Institute?
We've heard people mention it, but we don't really know.
Snatch people up in the night and no one hears from them again. It's all in the paper. Bet
Body
it up
snatchers,
when they
huh?
grab you, too.
I don't know, that sounds kind of crazy.
Sounds like nonsense to me.
Fine, don't listen to the little girl, asshole.
Wow. Okay, Nat. Difference of opinion noted. So what to do first? Actually, I would like to eavesdrop on this little conversation first, just because I think that this could be a little bit of fun.
Her and her perfect hair.
Mm-hmm.
The mayor's secretary. Come on, Ma. I cut her hair
I know
myself,
human
and
hair.
I know human hair.
I am kind of with Kathy on this, right? Like, who?
With your razor, he'd bleed.
If the synths are as good as the rumors, you would not be able to tell. As for, well, this Ann Codman here.
Well, hello there. Another one of the poor and stupid of Diamond City come begging for table scraps?
Wow, this town is really unfriendly.
I don't beg, you stuck-up old bat.
Fine. Go ahead and pretend you're someone important.
I don't
I'm
have
getting
to
bored.
pretend.
Why don't you make yourself
I am important.
And miss basking in your
I
delightful
don't.
personality?
Do
Yeah.
what you like, but I'm done talking to you.
Good for you, Mary. Stick up for yourself. I like to think that Mary is starting to recover from her abusive relationship with her ex-husband. It may take years before she's really, all the way emotionally healed, but at least she is on her way. As for Polly here, what is Brahmin
What kind of
meat?
meat is this?
You never heard of Brahmin? Big, dumb, got
Oh,
legs,
yeah,
2
okay.
heads.
Yeah, I've
Everything's fresh from
I've got some of them I
Codman
can't.
family farms.
Codman
Sometimes
Family Farms.
get weird
I think this might be the only mention of Codman Family Farms. I don't remember ever coming across that in game. As for weird stuff,
weirder
weirder than
two-headed
two-headed
cow
cow meat.
Yeah, princess. Weirder than that. Mirelurk, bloatflies, rad stags. It's all protein, right? Ain't like you can be picky.
She has a point, and yet I am
I've got
still
a few
little
minutes
bit
to
picky.
browse.
Let's see what she has
Bloodier is
for
better.
sale. I don't know. I think that for the most part, meat is. Well, we'll take this rad roach. For the most part, meat is really more expensive than it is really worth. I'll take some mutt chops, but yeah, otherwise nothing else that we're going to buy as far as meat goes. However, we are going to start trying to sell off some of our vegetables and get our carry weight down some, because we are going to be getting rid of Codsworth here in a little bit. I have said before that the companion perks are going to be especially important in this playthrough, because they're no replacement for magazines or bobbleheads, and yet they're something. So since I've already got Codsworth's perk unlocked, we are going to here pretty quickly go say hello to Piper. I would have liked to have finished getting Preston's perk unlocked, but as I explained last episode, Preston has gone back to Sanctuary. He is pouting, and I'm going to be over encumbered here, but that'll be okay for just a few minutes. Preston's pouting in Sanctuary and will not talk to us about anything but
New file to open.
We're liberating the castle, and we're a long way from being ready to liberate the castle. As for the doctor, I am kind of interested in facial reconstruction. I mean, look at what Mama Murphy did to me.
If you're interested, talk to him about it. Just head through the door with our logo on it.
Alright, we are going to go talk to him in a bit. As for right now, can you cure me, Doc? Because I am sick, and I am sick of being sick.
Got knocked around.
You look fine, but wait.
Oh,
That's gonna.
It is going to be so nice to just be
Let's get started.
Feeling good. And that's it. That is our diseases removed. Thank goodness.
No.
So nothing else.
All right. Don't
I'm not irradiated. I don't have any addictions to chems. But Doc, would you like to buy some groceries? How about some nice fruit and vegetables? Because I've got a ton to sell. Ooh, and he mentions sparing some stim packs. I wonder, how are we doing on stim packs? I think we're doing okay on stim packs. What about other things that he might have? Why do you have a rifle? Oh, because it's the Syringer rifle. That makes sense. At least, I guess it makes sense. Anyways, anything else here that I would like? I've got a Radaway and a Radex. Kind of don't feel like I need to spend money on more, so yeah, we're just going to try and sell as much of our fruits and vegetables as we can. So that is going to clear out quite a bit of carry weight, and he's just about cleared out of caps. So hopefully that is going to get us down to not over encumbered, not there quite yet. Let's go have a chat with Solomon next door, because I bet what you need, in addition to a bunch of chems, you know, to make yourself feel better after all of it, you might need some fruits and vegetables. But since there's a option here to ask about looking for work.
For a mutated burn.
Oh, well, I'd like to get you some, Solomon, but that is going to be taking something out of the world with a button. So I am going to go ahead and just push myself as far as I can with these speech checks, just to get as much kind of free experience as we can. So, It said Codsworth disliked that, but I think once you unlock those companion perks, they just stay
I'll walk
unlocked.
out right now if you don't make me a real offer.
200. That's all I can pay. I swear.
So we got ourselves some experience. I'm going to go ahead and say yes, but I am not going to be able to complete this quest.
Hey, Solomon.
But we can still barter with him.
Medics, Mentat,
And
I've got a
let's
few
kind of
minutes to
see what
browse.
drugs he's got.
him for every need.
Buff out Jet. I do need some Mentats for Mama Murphy. She said she wanted some Mentats, and I am only too happy to provide because I hope she chokes on them. As for selling some more, we're going to sell these melons. That is going to clear out a ton of weight, and I think that will probably get us down to where we're no longer over encumbered. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and finish clearing this guy out of caps. So I think now is a good time to maybe go make a new friend, because I think that although Piper has very questionable journalistic ethics and methods, her heart is in the right place, and I think that that she and Mary could be good friends, and I think Mary could use a girlfriend. She has not had one in a long time, even before the end of the world, and since the end of the world, she's dealt with settlers. She's dealt with Preston, who she respects, but he's not really a friend. Codsworth is kind of a gray area for her. She's still kind of unsure, is Codsworth a person and a friend, or is he just a very well programmed thing? So yeah, let's make a friend for Mary. Blue.
Why are you calling me that?
'Cause you're a vault dweller? I know you're not wearing the blue jumpsuit right now, but the Pip-Boy and the fish out of water look, dead giveaways.
Well, she's got me
I want an
there.
interview. Your life story in print. I think it's time Diamond City had a little outside perspective.
So I'm not really an outsider. Like, I lived here before, but
I'll come with you.
okay,
back,
we'll call it an outsider, sure.
Here's your headline.
But
Local woman says no.
Gonna be like that, huh? Smart ass.
okay, well, I regret that. I should have not picked the sarcastic up. I
Hey,
wish
Piper.
that there was
You ready for that interview now, Blue?
you had a better idea of what each thing was going to be. So,
What kind of
what's
interview?
involved in this interview, Piper?
Who you are, get your opinion on life out there, and maybe load up. What do you say?
Sure,
All
let's
right,
do
Piper.
it.
I'm in.
Good. Let's get down to business. So, I know you're from a vault.
It's kind of weird that you're not looking at me, Piper. I think that Wary is the kind of person that is
My
going
family and I
to
were frozen.
go with the truth.
I didn't spend much time in the vault.
Wait, they boxed you up in a fridge? The whole time? Are you saying you were alive before the war?
That's right.
Yes. I'm over 200 years old.
Oh my god. The woman out of time. So, you've seen the Commonwealth, Diamond City. How does it compare to your old life?
I gotta be honest, Piper. It's not great. If Mary is the person who's gonna be honest, then she's gonna say, like, things are not as good as they used to be.
You're all living in rusty shacks, killing each other, and oh my god, the smell.
Well, that might be a little bit harsher than I
That's
intended.
gonna be a fun one to quote. Now, I already know you're looking for your son, Sean. Do you suspect the Institute was involved in his kidnapping?
I have no
No one ever
idea.
does. That's what makes them so scary. For the last part of our interview, I'd like to do something different. I want you to make a statement to Diamond City directly. The threat of kidnapping is all but ignored in the Commonwealth. What would you say to someone out there who's lost a loved one but might be too scared?
Oh man, Piper, that's tough. I mean, Mary's still dealing with her own trauma. I think
No
that
matter
Mary's
how
going
much
to be
you
the
worry
type
about,
of person
don't.
that says not to lose
You
hope.
have to have hope that you'll see them again. Or at least...
A strong note to end on, Blue. Thanks. That's everything. It's gonna take
So
some
that's
time
good.
to
We,
put this all together.
if it's a problem that I made Cosworth annoyed earlier, he
Anyway,
liked that. So
I agreed to come with you, right? Watch your back. Just say the word when you're ready. I can't wait to see what
all
this
right,
goes next.
Piper, you are gonna. If you are willing to come with
Hey,
me,
Piper.
I could use a guide who is savvy. She is smart enough to trick the gate guards and stuff. So,
You sure
are you sure you want to travel with me
Well,
though?
it's that, or get back to writing the paper.
All right,
Sure,
Piper.
let's go.
Will
We're
do.
gonna do
Miss
this
Wright,
then.
I trust you'll do your best to put the safety of my mistress before your own personal gain.
Of course, Cosmo.
Wow, Cosworth, mean.
Lucky for me, those two things go hand in hand.
All right, Cosworth, you're gonna go back to Starlight Drive-In. Been having you live there before, and I don't want to take up any excess space in Hangman's Alley. Well, Piper, let's go step outside and see what surprises are in store for us in Diamond City. And oh, what a surprise! We've got a confrontation going on that we totally didn't expect, because it's the second time that Diamond City is loaded, and this happens every time. The second time Diamond City loads.
Kyle, no!
This is a hell of a town. Jesus. So the first person that I met was just a complete stuck-up bitch with I guess the lady in the barber chair is actually not the first person we met, but one of the first people we met was that. Second is this reporter with questionable ethics, and the third thing that happens pretty much is we see a guy get his head exploded in the market. What is going on, man?
Hey,
He pulled a gun on me. My own brother.
Why did you do that?
I'm not a synth. I told him. I kept telling him. Why didn't he listen to me?
What's everyone still standing around for?
People in this town are obsessed with synths. Well, I don't think that anybody is really going to want to buy or sell right now, so let's go take care of getting our face fixed, because they mentioned facial reconstruction, and that is something that Mary would like to do. And this is not looking ideal. This is a dingy basement with a chair with an alarming amount of blood on it.
Not perfect.
But
For a nominal fee, Doc Crocker can give you the looks you've only dreamed about before.
you know, I'm not even all that
wait.
interested in looks that I've only dreamed about. I'd just like to go back to
Not just
normal.
any surgery. Facial reconstruction
I
surgery.
mean,
Safe and
for Mary, the last
instantaneous.
few months have been
New
that
jawline,
she
new eye color,
got
removed scars,
a
and
savage
a
beating
new you,
from
a
her
more
husband
perfect
just a few days before the end of the world, and then when her bruises finally started to heal, the woman that she trusted
Sure.
that
A new
to
you. Just sit down in the chair.
help her recover as the closest thing to a doctor that she'd found went and completely messed up Mary's face. I don't know. I've got trust issues, but let's go for it. Well, aside from a bit of a sunburn, Mary is looking pretty good. And a sunburn makes sense. She is a redhead with very fair skin and freckles who has spent most of the last 2 months outside. If anything, I'd expect her to have a really severe sunburn, maybe even with blisters. Nevertheless, this is a complete success. And that's fantastic. Wonderful for Mary. She is just so glad that her face doesn't just hurt anymore. And that all by itself is nice and exciting development. But, you know, she is getting over a bad relationship. And what do most people do when they're getting over a bad relationship? And whether you're a man or a woman, I think that it is not unreasonable to want to get yourself maybe a new haircut and perhaps some new clothes. So we're gonna try and take care of that. Actually, I am going to take a bit of a risk when it comes to water because I am running a little low on purified water. So why don't I come over here just and drink from a dirty puddle and cross my fingers so that I don't get sick. At least we have a doctor available to us right there if we do. And frankly, the caps that he charges to get well are less than it costs to buy some purified water. Anyway, since we're here, let's get ourselves a nice new haircut and try and, make Mary's, starting to look good and feel good. What kind of options do we have here, though?
Shaves, long cuts, short cuts, braids.
It's probably not going to matter too much with Mary's hair mostly.
Got an empty chair right here.
Mostly underneath a pompadour wig or a helmet, but we're living it up. We're in Diamond City today, so let's have a seat here and pick out a new haircut. So I think we're gonna go with this cut here. It's called the No Nonsense, and it is practical. It is cute. It doesn't require a lot of maintenance, and it doesn't give an enemy a handhold. Just the perfect do for our new Wasteland wanderer here. So, thank you very much, my new friend, for this lovely haircut. What time is it? Is there still time to maybe... No, I think that the clothing store is probably going to be closed. So, we could, Piper and I, go back and go catch some sleep at Hangman's Alley, but Piper, we're in town. Let's live it up a little. Maybe we can find somebody to flirt with or something over here at the local hotel.
Only one thing worth buying in
These folks are
that's the booze.
Yeah, it's gotta eat.
some of the different vendors around the place, and most of them tend to be kind of unfriendly when it's outside of store hours, so we're just going to skip past them and go inside the dugout in here. Time-honored tradition, we are walking into our first bar of the game, and that is something that is definitely very much a Fallout trope and a bit of a milestone.
Really small structure. Stop by the mega surgery sometime.
I already stopped by the mega surgery. Hello, Edward. Do I know you?
No.
I'm not sure, but I think this might actually be the first ghoul that Mary has encountered. So she would be pretty freaked out by this guy.
I don't mind danger.
I get paid.
You will be well paid. I can promise you that. By the way, I'm Edward Deegan. You'll mostly be working for me.
Working for
you'll
you?
need to talk
Doing
to my boss
what,
first.
I wonder?
His name is Jack Cabot.
I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do the Cabot House quests, because I think almost the first one involves picking up mysterious serum from some raiders. But we will at least at some point poke our head in and see what the Cabot House has to offer. As for other folks around here, I don't remember if there's anybody that I specifically need to talk to.
Open during the day.
We will definitely be stopping by. Hey, Scarlet. Well, who owns this place anyway?
The Bobrov brothers picked this place up a few years ago. Vadim Bobrov is the loud one, Yefim Bobrov is the quiet one, and I'm the one that has to listen to the market.
Scarlet, you don't seem to like your job very much. But let's see what's on the menu here. Because if nothing else, I bet I could sell you some produce. As for things that we've got here, you know what? I would like to have a Nuka Cola as a caffeinated beverage, just in case. And I hate to spend the money on it, but I haven't found. No, we're gonna find bottles, I'm sure, once we're in the market. As for alcohol, we're gonna just abstain for right now. You don't need any alcohol just yet, but let us go ahead and sell even more produce here. So we've got some razorgrain here that we can sell. There you go. You can make a whole lot of something with that amount of razorgrain. And we can sell a few potatoes here too. So we've pretty much cleared them out of caps, which is fine. We're getting ready to probably spend some more, because I think that we might just spend the night here. As I said, we're in Diamond City for the first time, and Mary just kind of feels like splurging a little bit.
A quick drink after work.
As for this place, how you doing, Vadim?
I kid. He is dead, though. Now, let me know when you're ready to work.
I do like Vadim. Is this your bar?
This your bar?
Damn straight it is. My brother Yefim and I make the best moonshine in the entire Commonwealth. We call it Bobrov's Best. Had to start.
What do you make your moonshine out of, I wonder? Is it corn? Is it potatoes? I don't know.
I've got a few
but
minutes to browse.
I might be interested in the room. As for... Let's see. We've got all the same things that your waitress had available, so nothing there. But it has been a full day, and I think that we are going to rent a room for the night. How are we doing, Yefim? And why do you have a Russian accent anyways?
What's the story with this place?
Not much to say. We sell food, drink, and rooms. Mainly for traders that come to the area.
Well, I'm definitely a trader coming through the area.
Scarlett's our waitress, and she helps me keep the rooms clean.
Well,
I'll take it.
As much as they can be doesn't sound promising, but it's the apocalypse, and it's only 10 caps. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a good night of sleep. Well, we had a very good day in Diamond City, but I didn't think it made for particularly compelling content. So let me summarize what we did. It was a busy day. We visited the Science Center and got a quest to get a bloat fly gland, which is going to be impossible to complete unless somewhere we find one of those glands in a vendor inventory. We visited the mayor's office, but there was no help there for trying to help find Sean, and there was property in town for sale, but I already have a real nice place right around the corner in Hangman's Alley, so I elected not to buy it. We visited the All Faiths Chapel and prayed that we would find Sean, but prayer is not necessarily concrete steps. We did also listen to a speech by Mayor McDonough where he told us all that he is not a synth. Good for him, I guess. Talked to Abbott at the wall, and he wants us to get some green paint from Hardware Town, and that's another quest that I am going to attempt to see if maybe Piper will pick up that paint and mix it for me, but I'm not optimistic. We also visited the school and had a awkward conversation with the robot about love, and although Mary is someone who is kind of on the fence about the personhood of robots, she feels that love is love, and she encouraged the robot to shoot her shot. We're going to see if that works out later. We gave Sheffield a Nuka Cola because Mary has got a soft heart, and because he was just begging in the market, figured maybe he could use a home at Hangman's Alley. We also picked up a fetch quest from Mo Cronin to get some baseball collectibles, and that's another one that I am just not thinking that I will be able to complete. I don't think that I'll be able to get my companion to pick that up for me. We did visit Fallon's basement, and unfortunately, no pretty clothes there, and that was too bad. We're still wearing this dirty suit that we found in our house way back in episode 1 that frankly is, now that I think about it, probably Nate's old suit, which I'm sure feels very strange for Nora. And I have attempted to help out Sheng Long clean up his pond, but you cannot actually just move the objects out of the pond by holding the A button. The only way to actually complete that is to tap the A button and put the things in your inventory, so that is a quest that is going to have to remain uncompleted. We did a lot of shopping, and I will cover what we got later on, but for right now, I'll point out that we got a hat that matches our new bestie Piper, and that seems like a fun little thing to have matching hats. I am sick again because of swimming around in Xinglong's pond, and we'll have to deal with that maybe by seeing the doctor here in Diamond City again tomorrow. But for now, one of the guards told me that the Bobroff brothers are looking to talk to me, so let's go have a chat with them and see what they want.
Oh, here we go.
Quiet, Yiffy. All right, you. Tell me, Diamond City Radio is terrible, yes? Makes you want to cut your own ears off.
Yeah, I gotta admit, it's pretty bad. I have radio mods because I am tired of the music and the DJ is annoying.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I agree. It is pretty bad.
Something must be done. Radio is bad for business. Either we have unhappy customers listening to bad DJ, or we have no music and customers have boredom.
What about a jukebox?
Drew, don't listen to my brother. Someone needs to get rid of him. We need a new DJ for the radio. I don't
Good Lord, Vadim.
notice if he, you know, disappeared.
No, absolutely not.
That's a horrible idea.
I tell you, it would be easier than you think. You just have to talk to...
No! Vadim! I liked you, but no, that is... You want to murder him because he's not a good DJ? He sure seems serious.
No, he was only kidding, right, Vadim?
Alright, Vadim. Alright, well, you got me. I believed you.
Worry about it.
Well, Travis, he means well, but he does not have the confidence he needs for that job, or anything else.
This is true. I did stop by the radio station, and he can barely speak to another person in person. Still, it's going to be hard to change.
No, it's easy to fix. I tell you, Fim, over and over. Go on.
How are we going to fix
Go back
this?
to work. We will come, you. Meet me in back room. We discuss plan.
Okay.
Looks good.
I don't know. I mean, is this going to involve, like, I don't know, hiring a hooker or something? Because I'm not sure that Mary would be down for that. What do you have in mind here, Vadim? And I apologize. Actually, I'll go ahead and take a stim pack. It will at least make those heartbeat sounds go away for a little while. Don't like to waste the money so much, but needs must when it comes to the content here.
Glad you are willing to help. Unlike my deadbeat brother.
Right?
Well, I mean, I'm waiting to hear what your idea is here.
Travis needs boost of confidence. You know what does that for him?
No, actually, Mary has not been in a bar fight.
Real quick way to make a lot of enemies.
What if that was for good cause? Then would you be willing? I want to stage fight here in dugout. Nothing to see.
Well, staging a fight. I mean, it's better than what I was guessing was going to be. You know, Mary was guessing that this is going to be, we're going to try and get Travis laid. So, yeah, I'm on board. What do we start? What do we do?
I have contacts, people I can count on. Real tough looking, but they will take a dive for money. Then you
Sounds shady,
take them down. Not
but
simple, right? Yeah, it's too late.
we'll give her a shot.
You come back tomorrow.
Okay, tomorrow after 6 o'clock. For now, I am sick again and hungry and thirsty, so why don't we take care of the hunger and the thirst, and I guess we're gonna have to burn a water here. Did not have much luck finding bottles at the junk vendors, by the way, so we are gonna have to be really careful. But we're gonna spend another night here in Diamond City because I want to talk to the doctor in the morning, and I also will probably just... Actually, we'll get a good long sleep so that we'll be fairly close to 6 o'clock tomorrow night to try and help Travis out, and I'll come back to you when we get that started. Our second day in Diamond City was not very eventful. We visited the doctor and got our infection fixed and went and topped off a few things, bought just a little bit more, but our caps are starting to run pretty low. Mary sold all of her produce. She sold all the jet that she made. And it's looking like I'm not going to be able to afford to hire a doctor right away in Hangman's Alley. That's okay. That was just a nice quality of life thing that I had planned. We still have access to a doctor here in Diamond City. However, this is not the first time that I have attempted this quest with Confidence Man, and I decided to drop a save, and what do you know, I am sick again. They have been a little aggressive, in my opinion, with sickness in survival mode, and it's starting to get pretty doggone annoying. Still, we're here to help Travis, so is everything okay, man?
No, it is not.
I just
Well, If you wish they'd go away, you can wish in one hand and crap in the other.
Come
See
on,
which fills
man.
up first.
Take a
Travis,
stand.
you need to take a
Don't chicken
stand.
out here.
I don't think I could do that thing that you're...
Come on, Travis.
Well,
Yeah, it's probably going to turn violent,
Don't
but that's okay. I got your back.
well, if...
We're right
Come on,
behind you.
Travis, do it.
Okay.
So yeah, while he delivers his half-hearted ultimatum, the first time I tried this, I went a little hardcore and accidentally murdered these guys, and that really made Vadim very angry. And so I decided to try again. The second time, I held way back, and they killed my character. Well, she didn't actually die. She just kind of sat down on the ground for a while, and then stood up, and then nobody wanted to talk. It was, I think the quest just glitched out.
What comes after that?
The third time, Piper just straight up shot a man in the face in what is supposed to be a bar fight with fists. So I hope that she does not do that again.
Such a bad idea.
So just hit the punch button a bunch of times and come on, Gouger. You don't want to do this. I will kill you if I have to. Alright, good. So they're both still alive, and they have taken a fall, which means that we should be ready to talk to, well, somebody. I didn't actually see. Let's get the quest actually activated here and help Travis. So we have helped Travis. I feel like he's helped enough.
Travis.
He's just sitting here now. Why are you doing this? We're done. Fight's over, buddy. We won.
Whoa. I can't believe it. We did it.
There we go. Man, I thought I was going to have to do this again. I knew you could do it.
I can't believe it. You were right. Oh. I've got things
Good
to do
job,
now.
Travis.
Listen, really, I can't thank you enough.
Alright, Vadim. We helped him out.
I think that went well.
It surely did.
Ready for next part of foolproof plan?
Next part of the plan, what do you mean?
It's not more fighting, is it?
No. This part is simple. You have seen Scarlet, yes? She has worked...
Oh no, I knew this was going to have to somehow involve getting him laid.
But I see things. I see how Travis looks at her. And I see that sometimes she looks at him. If someone who's not her employer suggests that she go spend time with Travis, it might do him some good.
Oh, that'll totally boost his confidence. You know, as long as it doesn't
mean,
backfire horribly.
So
yeah.
It will run. Trust me. Just do whatever it takes to get her to agree to see Travis, and this will all be worth it. And you and I never talk.
Okay, Vadim. I mean, if she's already, expressed an interest, that's one thing. Mary definitely would not be up for hiring a prostitute for Travis, but to play matchmaker a little bit, okay. But to do that, let's go ahead and get our charisma gear on, just in case there is a speech check that goes along with this.
You have marvelous bones.
And quest marker says that Scarlet is maybe having a smoke break outside or something. Oh, I don't know, Piper. We could be super pretty ghoul besties. As it is, Scarlet, what in the world are you doing all the way over here? Especially out in a rad storm.
I'm on a break right now.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt.
No problem. I'm on a break right
But I do want to talk to you about
I'd
Travis.
like to talk to you about Travis, if you have a moment.
Travis? Really? Did he mention me? I heard about the fight. Travis was... well, he was brave.
Alright, Scarlet, I don't know what you see in the guy, but, sure, yeah, he was brave.
You should really pay him a visit.
You think? I mean, I've definitely noticed him. Maybe... No, I couldn't just go over there.
Look,
Come on,
Travis
Scarlet, you can do this.
I can tell that you like him, and I think...
Vadim seems pretty sure that you guys like each other.
Okay, I will.
What's the worst that
I'll
happened
go
if
see
you
him
guys
now.
talk to each other?
Thanks.
So, plan appears to be working. Yeah. It's definitely better than the original plan of simply persuading Travis to follow me outside of Diamond City and murdering him.
This is terrible.
Hey, Yefim, where's Vadim?
I knew it. He was up to no good, and look what's happened now. You've got to help.
What's happened?
I can't do it. You've got to help me.
Take
it easy.
It'll
What's
be
going
all right.
on?
Just tell me what happened.
They took him. They took Vadim. Those men, the ones that messed with Travis, they came back. Said Vadim owed them money, that they had a deal. He wouldn't pay, and that they grabbed him and said that they would make him pay. And then they just...
Oh, Vadim, why didn't you pay them?
Please tell me you can do something.
You do not stiff men like that.
Do you
Any
know
idea
what to do?
where?
No, I don't know. He's the one that has always dealt with them. Travis might know. You should ask.
Oh, Yefim, probably the smart one.
That happened to Vadim.
Travis might know. Well, okay. Also, I just noticed that I'm wearing the wrong fancy hat, and I should be wearing my newsboy cap instead, because we're wearing our matching hats with our new bestie Piper. So let's just jog over to the radio station and see if Travis can tell us where these fellas might have taken Vadim. Well,
Have you
seen Vadim?
He was grabbed at the dugout, and Yefim thought you might know where Bull took him.
That's not a funny joke.
Oh, hey, Scarlet. You really did come over here right away. That's awesome.
I'm not joking
No,
around, Travis.
this is serious.
Serious. I really do need your help.
Wait.
Like, serious as a heart attack, buddy. Oh, that camera angle, not
Because of what
not
happened.
appreciated. Oh my
my fault.
gosh. No, this is not your fault.
This is between Vadim and those men. It's not your fault.
But if I hadn't gotten into that fight with them, maybe this wouldn't have happened.
Wait, what happened? We were still talking.
Travis.
Although I'm hoping that we get a different camera angle with Travis.
Where the hell is
So,
Bull?
any idea
That
where they
asshole
went?
from the dugout? He's taken. What?
Come on, that...
I know it's not funny.
I'm not joking
No,
around,
this is
Travis.
definitely serious, Travis.
Really? Oh man.
Not sure why this quest is being so glitchy.
Because of what happened.
Is
It's my fault.
nothing that
No, Travis.
I looted or failed to loot, or
Vadim and those
nothing that I'm doing on this playthrough explains
If I hadn't gotten
why
into that fight with them, maybe this wouldn't have happened.
we're having trouble with this thing. I hope we're going to be able to finish it, because
I don't really. I mean,
This is one of few quests in Diamond City.
Is missing,
as far as I know, is not going to involve picking up any items. No, Travis, I think you should stay home.
But I'm already involved, aren't I? I've heard enough to know they're probably holed up at the old Beantown Brewery. We gotta go in there, show them we mean business.
What's this we business, Travis? You got no business doing
everything will be okay.
Anything like that. Heck, Mary doesn't really either, but
I'll get a gun and
she's the type that is not going to let a guy like Vadim, that she thinks is kind of cool and funny, you know, be a victim of these raider jerks. Although it's tempting, he kind of brought it on himself. Still, Travis, I think that maybe you should reconsider. But if we're going to go to Beantown Brewery and take on those raiders, probably means that all this gear that we bought should be sorted and improved, and that, I think, we can kick off at the beginning of next episode. Sorry, not much action in this episode. It just, I knew that when I got to Diamond City, I would have a long time just spent bartering, because it's really been the first opportunity. So I hope that this episode was not boring, and that the role play at least will kind of help tide us over until we can get to next episode. If you liked it, be sure to hit the like button. If you didn't like, please tell me why in the comments so I can try and do better next time, because constructive criticism is the best way that I know how to grow as a creator. If you want to see that in the next episode, where we're going to probably go over to Beantown Brewery and save Travis and Vadim, well, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell so that you know when I drop that episode. Until then, my name is Nacho Bidness, and I'm saying it's a great big wasteland out there. Let's go have fun in it.